Hi, babe. Did you want to go ring shopping today?
Yeah, sure. We can head over after I finish work.
Again, I hope this is okay. I really wanted to make sure you have the ring of your dreams, which is why I proposed with a candy pop ring.
Of course. I loved our proposal, and I thought the candy pop ring was really sweet and cute.
I'm glad. I tried to figure out what your favorite type of ring was, but I had no idea how to go about it without giving it away. And I really wanted the proposal to be a surprise.
Oh, trust me, it was. Taking me to dinner at our favorite restaurant and then going to our favorite live music venue. I thought it was just a really great date.
Well, I wanted to do all the things that you love to do. I thought that was the best way to kick off our engagement.
Oh, confident I was going to say yes, were we?
Would you have ever said no?
Probably not. You got me there. Well, I just know that the proposal was perfect for us, and I'm so happy. My coworkers were a little confused when I announced it, but didn't have a ring on my finger. Once I explained it to them, they were all jealous.
Jealous? Were their significant others really that terrible at picking out their ring?
No, they just weren't subtle about asking for their ring preferences and ring sizes. I mean, once you get to a certain point in a relationship, any talk of rings or the future leads one to believe that engagement and marriages are on the way.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. That was the one thing I really wanted. You to be surprised.
I was.
Have you told your family yet?
No.
Why not? I mean, not to rush you or anything, but it's already been a couple of days since we got engaged. Usually people tell their family the day of.
I know, I'm just savoring the bliss of being engaged to you first.
Why do I not believe that?
Because it's not true. I really do want to savor us being engaged and it being between us for now. But I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit nervous about telling my family.
Why are you nervous? They do like me, right?
Of course. My mom and dad are humongous fans of you. My sister you haven't really met yet, and she's the one I'm worried about.
Why are you worried about introducing me to your sister? I always thought it was a bit weird that we always went over whenever your sister couldn't make it.
Oh, so you heard me asking my parents whether she would be there or not?
By accident. I would never intentionally eavesdrop on you. I just thought it was a bit weird that I hadn't met your sister, and we've been dating for over 2 years. I think your parents said that she was married, and that she worked in some influencer role or something?
Yeah, she does social media for her job. She makes a lot of money.
Oh, wow. Very good for her.
Yeah, good for her, I guess.
Did you and your sister just not get along or something?
When we were kids, yeah. I don't really know what happened, but the minute we turned into teenagers, she got really jealous. I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that everything turned into a competition with her, and she had to be the prettiest, smartest, most popular of us both. Which is kind of crazy, considering that we're literally 2 years apart. I mean, I would get it, maybe, if we were twins, but she's literally my older sister, and yet I was only seen as a competition to her.
Really? That must have been hard for you. I couldn't imagine if my brother was in constant competition with me. We wouldn't have bonded the way that we did.
Exactly. And that's why I really admire and even envy your relationship with your brother. You two are so close and supportive, and if there's anyone besides me that has your back, it's him.
Yeah, I guess I'm a really lucky guy. I'm sorry that your sister didn't turn out to be as supportive.
It's not your fault. Besides, school was only the beginning.
What do you mean?
That competitive streak of hers, it only got worse as we grew older.
What? You would think that as someone matured, they would see how stupid it is to be in competition with others.
You would think. But as we grew older and went to college and started seriously dating people, she got even worse. She started making a lot of money off the bat with her whole influencer thing, and I just stuck my head down and focused on school. That's where I met my ex.
Okay. Am I going to like this story?
No, but not for the reasons you think. Okay, maybe for the reasons you think. Basically, I was dating this guy through college, and then after our graduation, he proposed to me.
This isn't your first engagement?
No, technically not. But to be fair, I was only engaged for maybe a week.
Why were you engaged for only a week? Obviously, I'm not judging you or anything. In fact, I say that breaking up your engagement after a week worked out pretty well for me.
Exactly. I can laugh about it now, but at the time I was devastated.
So I'm guessing it wasn't on your side that the engagement ended.
Yeah, and it really wasn't on his side either.
Whoa, what? What does that mean?
Basically, we got engaged, I told my family, and then my sister swoops in and seduces the guy within a couple of days. She threw money at him, status at him, and being an influencer means that she was paid to be beautiful. I guess whatever she did worked on him, and he dumped me and got engaged to her instead.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God, babe. I'm so sorry. Did they get married? Is that who she's married to now?
Yeah.
What?
I told you that you weren't going to like the story.
Well, it's not really a story. It's your life. I can't believe your sister would do that to you. I know some people have twisted relationships with their families, but that's on a whole other level. Could you imagine if my brother came to you and convinced you to be engaged to him instead of me?
That's pretty wild.
Exactly. And it was also the guy's fault. I'm just going to put it out there. I already don't like the guy because he was engaged to you first. But I really don't like the fact that he left you to be with your sister. He had all the chance in the world to say no, but he didn't. I don't care how great your sister's seductress powers are. If he was actually committed and in love with you, nothing in the world could ever separate him from you. I should know. I'm engaged to you, and I feel that way.
Aw, really?
Yes, of course. You do not have to worry one bit about me falling for your sister's trap.
Okay. Then I guess that means I should tell them, right?
Whatever you want to do, I will support you 100%. Whether we tell them we're engaged right now, or we wait until after we tie the knot.
No, it was always my dream to have my mother there with me to pick out my wedding dress. So it will be nice to have her on board with the whole engagement. I should tell my family.
Okay, whatever you want. I'm always here to support you 100%.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Now, on to more fun things. Where exactly do you want to go ring shopping?
I don't know. Maybe we could try at those boutique stores.
Like the ones in the fancy district?
I'm not sure that's what the city calls it, but yeah, the fancy district.
Of course. Let's go there then.
Yay! I can't wait. This will be a lot of fun.
Another reason I proposed to you with the ring pop.
Yay! I love you so much.
I love you so much, it's crazy. I'm unbelievably in love with you.
You're the best. Hey, little sissy. I heard through the grapevine that you're finally engaged. Boy, were we worried about you. You're almost 30. Do you know how hard it is to get a ring on your finger when you're 30? I've been dating Asher for like 2 years. Yeah, but there was never any guarantee that he would actually propose to you, right? You know, usually when people date for that long, they do consider getting engaged. But you've never had much luck in that department. Actually, when you think about it, I've been engaged twice. That's 2 men who wanted to marry me, before I was 30. Whatever. Anyways, I can't help but notice that you didn't post about it on social media. Are you sure it's that serious if you didn't want to put it on social media? I just don't want you to get hurt. Of course it's serious. What kind of a person would just propose to someone if they weren't serious about it? I don't know. I'm just saying you haven't had much luck in this department. Seriously? You really want to go through this? Go through what? The fact that you stole my last fiancé? What? Yeah, don't think I forgot. I was engaged to Michael for a week before you swooped in and got your claws in him. Wow, really? Sorry, I totally forgot about that. I just always assumed that Michael and I were made for each other. I completely forgot how we had our meet cute. It wasn't a meet cute. You met him at our engagement party. Then you seduced him and somehow convinced him to marry you instead. Well, isn't that a good thing? Excuse me? Obviously, he wasn't super serious about you if he was willing to get married to me right away. That's just the facts, little sissy. Why would you say that? You're literally talking about your own husband. You're talking about how your husband was quick to leave the person he was committed to for whoever else had his fancy at the time. You don't know what you're insinuating. Oh, I think you do. I just can't fathom marrying a person who was so quick to leave their fiancé. That clearly means that there's something wrong with him. And how can you be so sure that he won't do the same to you? Oh, that is it! What? Did I hit a little too close to home? Are you already having problems in your marriage? You've been married for, what, 5 years? Okay, that's enough. At least I'm not ashamed. What does that mean? Where did you get that idea? Well, you never posted him on social media, so clearly this engagement is a sham. Either you forced him to marry you, or he's not serious about you. Either way, this doesn't work out for you. Not that it's any of your business, but he wanted to make sure that I had the ring of my dreams. We've gone ring shopping multiple times this week. Multiple times, eh? And you still couldn't find the perfect ring? Maybe it's not about the ring. Maybe it's about who you chose to marry. How dare you? It's only because engagement rings are stupidly expensive. See, that just proves he's not serious. Because any man worth his salt knows that you have to save for months in advance before you buy an engagement ring. He did save money. He saved for nearly 6 months. Then what's the holdup? Not everyone makes as much money as you do, Constance. And he wants to make sure that the ring is perfect for me. It's not my fault that the ring I really like is really expensive. Oh, so you're shopping around until you find the second best? I guess that's pretty fitting for you, hey? Okay, you need to seriously stop. I'm not going to let you cast doubt on my relationship. I know that it's only because you're unhappy in your own marriage and that you've always been jealous of me that you're doing this. What did you just say? Oh, please. Did you actually think you went after Michael because you liked him? That you fell in love at first sight or whatever? No, you were mad because even though you're older than me, I was the one getting married first. You take that back, you little rat! Why would I do that? I'm just telling you how it is. That is so far off base. I've always been better than you. In fact, I'll prove it yet again, and I'll put you in your place for good. I'd like to see you try. Oh, you'll see me try. Hag. Whatever.
Hey babe, we need to talk.
I was just about to text you. You know what? It's all right if we don't get my exact dream ring. I'm sorry that I fell in love with a ring that was super duper expensive. Who has $15,000 to spend on a ring, you know?
Babe, no. I want the perfect ring for you. And if that means we have to save up for a little bit more, then I will. Anyways, that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. I have something really crazy to tell you.
Oh no. What? Everything with the wedding is still a go, right?
Yeah, of course. What? Why would you think that something was wrong with our wedding?
I kind of got into a little fight with my sister yesterday.
Oh my God, that explains it. I need to tell you something about your sister.
What?
Okay, so basically, she texted me.
Oh no. It's happening again, isn't it?
Yeah, she basically hit me up and was laying it on thick. This was yesterday at work.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
I guess I kind of forgot. I obviously blew her off right away and just kind of forgot about it. But then you'll never guess who I ran into today at lunch.
No, she didn't actually go to your workplace.
Yeah, she did. And then she invited me to lunch. I couldn't say no, especially since she made a big deal about being the sister of the person I'm engaged to. All of my coworkers thought it was so sweet.
So, you had lunch with her? You know, you're not really comforting me right now.
I know. I'm sorry. Let me continue on with the story. So, we were eating lunch and she was playing footsie under the table with me. She was also wearing this really little dress, and she was basically flaunting her status and money and everything. It was wild, especially considering that I haven't even so much as spoken to her before this moment. Anyways, she propositioned me.
She what?
Yeah, she said that she had intense feelings about me or whatever, and that we couldn't ignore the spark between us.
I think I'm going to be sick. What did you say back? You obviously rejected her and left, right?
No, I played along.
What? Why?
I'm getting to that part. Honestly, the ego of this woman that she would believe that I would fall in love with her after just one lunch. Anyways, the reason I played along is that she said that I wouldn't even have to struggle about buying her an engagement ring. She would give me $30,000 to buy her an engagement ring. For her.
You're kidding. God, I knew that she was well off, but I didn't know she was so rich that she could spend $30,000 on an engagement ring. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. But that's when I got the idea.
What idea?
Well, since your sister has been less than a great sister, and that's saying the very least, I thought it would be great if she helped out with our wedding.
Oh, you devious boy. You are honestly brilliant sometimes. Do you know that?
Oh, now you're just being nice.
So, let me guess. You agreed to marry her, which is wild considering that she's already married, and you're getting $30,000 for it?
Yep. She said she'd be wiring over the money for my engagement ring this week. She said she wanted to make the announcement at our engagement party. I asked her about her husband. She said she was very unhappy in her marriage and that she was already going to leave him. And that's why it was fate that we met when we did.
She's literally insane. I can't believe she would do this.
Yeah. When you told me the whole story about what happened with your first engagement, it was literally the wildest thing I ever heard. However, this tops it. She's giving me $30,000 to buy her an engagement ring so I can propose to her at our engagement party.
What can I say? She apparently loves drama.
Well, we're going to give her all the drama we can. Isn't that right?
Oh, absolutely. We're going to give her the show of her life.
I seriously love you.
I seriously love you.
Now let's get you the ring of your dreams.
Hey, little sissy. I'm on my way to your little engagement party. What? I thought it would have been obvious that you were not invited after everything you said to me. Oh, please. I know that you want me at your engagement party. Who wouldn't? Me. Not after you insulted my relationship and said all those terrible things about me. It was a wake-up call. Besides, I have a very big surprise for your engagement party. And what is that? Oh, you'll see. I wouldn't want to give away the surprise now, would I? You know what? I'm so tired of your games. Just tell me. Tell me what this big surprise is. No. Now be patient. I'm on my way over. What? You're not bringing your husband, aka my ex? No, Michael and I actually separated. What? Why did you separate? Was I right? No, I had my own reasons to separate from him, and it had nothing to do with what you said to me. Okay, whatever you say. Do Mom and Dad know? Or are you going to keep it a secret because you're so ashamed? I don't know where you're getting all this confidence from. If I were in your shoes, I would back down. Right now. Why? Does this have to do with the big surprise you have planned for me at my engagement party? Please, I know that you don't have anything planned. You're washed up. You're in your early 30s, you're separated from your husband, and I can tell that you're desperate. Excuse me? I'm so sick and tired of letting you walk all over me. I'm done. What you did with Michael was not cool. But to be honest, I'm kind of over it. I mean, obviously, he didn't love me the way I thought he did if he was willing to drop me in order to date someone like you. Not only that, but you doing that made it so clear that you're jealous of me. What? Me jealous of you? Yeah, right. Oh, so it didn't bother you that your youngest sister, who you always said was ugly, fat, and would die alone, was suddenly getting married before you did? Not only that, but you didn't even have any relationships to speak of. No man wanted to stay with you for more than 6 months. That must have hurt, seeing your little sister get engaged before you did. And now you're getting separated from Michael and I'm getting married. Engaged for a second time. And with a man who is so happy to be my soon-to-be husband. I wouldn't count on that happiness to last. What? What do you mean? You're talking so confidently for someone who knows that I could steal your fiancé in a minute. I'd like to see you try. Oh, but I already did. What? Yeah, turns out that Asher, or whatever, is in love with me. He's leaving you, and we're getting engaged. No, you're lying. I wish I was, but it's true. I'm stealing your second husband just like I stole your previous. I even gave him $30,000 to buy me a beautiful ring to propose to me with. Yeah, that ring looks really beautiful on my finger. Huh? And that extra $15,000 will help pay for a lot of the wedding. Thank you so much for being such a great sister. What the hell? What? Did you actually think that Asher was going to leave me for you? He said that he fell in love with me. Love at first sight. How could he lie to me? Wow, you're so conceited that you actually believed it. That someone would just fall in love with you at first glance? Wow. You can't do this to me. You stole $30,000. Did we? Was there a contract that you both signed? No, but I'll tell Mom and Dad. They'll make you give the money back. You're gonna tell our parents that you tried to steal my fiancé? Again? They might have believed whatever lies you told them about you and Michael, but I don't think they're gonna believe you this time. No, you can't do this. Just wait until I get to the engagement party. I'm going to make your life a living hell, both you and that ugly fiancé of yours. Are you almost here? At the hotel? Yes, I just pulled in. Hotel? Oh, didn't we tell you? Tell me what? Well, we thought that having our engagement party in our backyard would be a lot more fun than at a hotel. Sorry for making you drive all the way out there. Too bad. What? I'm like 2 hours away from your house. I know. Great, isn't it? Now, I have a party to attend. I just can't wait to show off my new expensive engagement ring to everyone. Thank you, once again. I'll ruin your life and your wedding. Oh, but you're not invited. I'll find my way in. Then maybe we'll use the $15,000 to hire security. Goodbye, big sissy. Constance tried to make it to our wedding, but as promised, we did hire security, and she never made it out of her car. Our parents were a bit confused as to why we had security at our wedding, but when we explained everything about what Constance did, they were very understanding. My parents were very upset with her, and now refuse to talk to her. The $15,000 extra that we had really did help with the wedding. We had the best band and the venue of our dreams and security. Plus, that meant that any money we saved from our own money could go towards the honeymoon of our dreams. You know, it really does pay to have such a thoughtful sister.